Let's look at distributing. So the number one issue I see with distributing is that you guys don't multiply throughout the parentheses. Anytime you see a number directly on the outside of the parentheses, you have to multiply. That is the operation you're going to use. So what I always do is I circle that front number and I draw arrows to remind myself. So 4 times 2x would just be 8x. A lot of times here you want to add. Well, that's not correct. I still need to multiply. So 4 times 7 is 28. And that's my answer for that one. So now let's look at this. I'm again going to circle my number in the front. And I know I have to multiply throughout. So 9 times 2 is 18y. 9 times 3 is going to be 27. Now, note that I brought down the subtraction sign. And that's still kind of the same thing as doing a positive 9 times a negative 3, because a positive times a negative equals a negative. Now, it's important to remember these steps when you come down and you have a negative number on the outside of your parentheses. If you start here, you have negative 3 times 4. Well, I know that 3 times 4 is 12, but I should also know that a negative times a positive is a negative. Then I do negative 3 times 2. Well, again, a negative times a positive is a negative. If you just pull down that sign, you'll be wrong because you didn't account for this negative 3 out here. That's where a lot of us get tricked up. So now let's look at this one. Negative 2, I'm going to distribute throughout my parentheses. Negative 2 times 5 will be negative 10k. And look here, because this is where a lot of you will get confused. Negative 2 times negative 6. A negative times a negative is a positive. 2 times 6 is 12.